What's good, everybody? It's a beautiful day. The sun is out, the birds are singing, and we're just enjoying life. And we're making music to prove it. So, in this one, I wanted to show a quick tutorial on how to really lo-fi hip-hop like a pro would do it. Lo-fi hip-hop is awesome. It's easy to make something really good. That is a genre where you don't have to, you don't have to try to get all these hi-fi sounds, and it's relaxing not only because of the vibe that the music has, but it's also relaxing because you're not trying super hard. You don't have to try super hard to get that professional sound. So let's kind of jump right into it. So just real quick, what lo-fi is lo-fi stands for low fidelity, and low fidelity means kind of a lower quality. The exact opposite of hi-fi, which means high fidelity, which is what a lot of pop music is today. And what makes a lot of pop music sound good today is just the fact that it's not really amazing music, it's just really high fidelity, so it sounds good to our ears. Lo-fi hip-hop is, I like the way that this one guy was doing an interview, I don't know who it was, but he said lo-fi hip-hop is essentially millennials' answer to like elevator music. And I thought that was really funny, because it's kind of true. We use it to study a lot of not just millennials, but younger people in our generation. So I put something together, and let's take a listen real quick. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through exactly what I did here and start here. So I started with this sample, this piano sample. And the reason I started with the sample is because hip-hop is incredibly sample-based. So if you want to make chords from scratch, you can totally do that. If you want me to show you how, let me know, and just leave a comment or something, and I'll go through that. But it really isn't that hard to find samples to make lo-fi hip-hop. In fact, if you see, this one says Cymatics Eternity, and this is a great lo-fi sample pack that is free on the Cymatics website. If you didn't get that, what are you doing? Okay, just get it. You just need a card to get it, but you don't even need to make a payment. So it's a really wonderful website to get samples from. Just get everything free from there that you can. It's going to be invaluable to you as a producer. Like, you can't put a value on just having a bunch of samples that you can use. So here's what we did next. After that, what I did was I laid down the kick pattern, okay? And what you want to do when you're making lo-fi is you want to start with I like to start with my sample because I know what I'm building things around. Then I'll make the drums, because hip-hop is samples, and you make new beats around the samples. That's how we make these things unique, right? We put our own spin on them. So when I made this kick pattern, I actually took a kick and I made my kick pattern, and for this part right here, so this kick right here, I made it unique, and you can make anything unique. You can either just make this unique or make it unique as a sample, okay? And I made it unique as a sample. Because I wanted to transform it into something completely different. Making it unique probably would have done the trick too, but what I did was I turned the volume down on a little bit and I pitched it down just a tiny bit. And this gave me just enough variation to have that weaker kick and then the stronger kick come in on the second beat. Okay, so that's kind of my kick pattern, and it repeats throughout here. So what I did after that is I laid down a snare pattern. And there really is no rhyme or reason to the snare pattern. I just thought it sounded cool. So we have our kick, we have our snare. Next, what I did was I laid down some hi-hats, okay? And so hi-hat pattern, actually, I have one open hi-hat at the end of each bar. Okay. So this is our drums, okay? And then it can't be lo-fi. It absolutely is not lo-fi unless you have a background ambience, okay? So I have this bird's chirping in the background because it's beautiful. And we could probably even add some vinyl crackle, but we won't really do that. We could, but we're not going to do it yet. So we have this all the way here. Let me show you the whole project because we have this. Then we come in to kind of the breakdown section, and then we get into our kind of chorus or the switch up. And I actually have some snaps. For this part. And snaps work. It's just something to kind of make the chorus or switch up a little bit different than the rest of it as far as the beat of it goes. And then we come back into the chorus, okay? I actually want to show you something because we have this sample, but how did I get this pattern free here? What I did was I went to my sample, that was this, in the left hand sample like selection bar. Let me find that exact one just so I can be like really exact. It's in the melodics part and it's in electric piano. I right clicked that, excuse me, and then I went to open in Slice X channel. And what that got me to was it got me here. Now this is Slice X. I could do a complete own tutorial on Slice X. It's amazing. It chops up the sample for you. So we could like use different parts of the sample. And let me just give an example of that real quick. So I'll pause that and like I have a MIDI keyboard attached here, and you can see right here there's certain notes that would trigger our samples starting on C, on middle C. I think that's actually one octave below middle C. So if really, like if I wanted to perform something, I could. I'd have to know the samples, which I don't for the MIDI keyboard. But I mean, you could do that. And then so what we do is we went to our piano roll and we clicked in these different MIDI notes, and that got us this. Okay, so we got that. That's kind of our switch up. And then let's do something here because we have this cymatics. Let's talk about how we're going to transition, because it's kind of a weak transition into our switch up or our chorus. So here's what we'll do. This is the most basic form of transition you can do. Okay, we're going to go to our channel that we have our sample, our main sample, the electric piano on, and we're going to go and we're going to put a regular filter on there, fruity filter. And so what we can do is we can automate this cutoff frequency to kind of come up, and it'll open up, and just as the switch up comes in, it'll be full. And not only are we going to do that, we're going to do something else. So first, let's create an automation clip by right-clicking the cutoff frequency and going down to create automation clip, and it appears right here. Okay, so let's pull this back because make it a little smaller because we don't need it to be that big at all. And since there's a little gap here, well, you can place it here because FL Studios is just messy, but a lot of people say, but I think that's cool that you can just put stuff wherever you want to. So, and actually we're really only going to need to put it up to like right about here, because I want to do something cool. Okay? So how does that sound? Probably put it a little lower. Okay, so not a super dramatic effect because, you know, it's like we can make it more dramatic by dragging this all the way to the bottom, but sometimes it completely cuts everything off. So then what we can do is we can pull this back here, leave one beat open for something to like kind of be like, to kind of have that drop feel. It almost feels as if it's like you're dropping something. So we have this open space that we can put in. Listen sample back here. Okay. And because we still have everything else here. Guys, that's like super disappointing to me. I don't know about you. I don't like it when this crashes. I think I'm using a lot of CPU recording the screen and doing stuff on FL Studios. Okay. So we're back to where we were. We'll record on track 16. Audio into the playlist as an audio clip. Okay. We'll do that one. And you never know what's going to happen, so we'll just play and see. Crossed. All right. So cool. We have this audio clip, but let's say I listen to it. And I'm like, I really don't like that at all. Like, can we just do something different? Yeah, you can. Actually, what's really easy is if you just press undo right after that. The last recorded audio file is about to be deleted. No redo. Okay, that's fine. So we can just delete just like that if you're wanting to record something, and you can just keep doing that until you get the perfect take. So you're not here to learn how to record, you're here to learn how to do Lofi Hiphop. So let's get into doing that. Okay. Alright, so we got our guitar. That's good enough for us. Let's have a quick listen at that. Stop recording that. What I'm doing here is just some basic EQing. I'm going to take some of this low off, take a little bit of the high off. Boost the low just a bit. And then what I'll do after that is we'll put some reverb on that. And we're not going to try to make it sound too hi-fi because this is lo-fi. Remember that. What we can do actually is turn this up a bit in the mix. This is called gain staging. I'll do a tutorial on that later as well. So, and then I'm going to cut that last part out there, but also we haven't used isotope vinyl the whole time. And let me just tell you guys, if you are making lo-fi hip-hop and you don't have isotope vinyl, I'm messing with you, but for real though, if you don't have isotope vinyl and you're making lo-fi hip-hop, get isotope vinyl, it's free. And I could, let me know if you want to do a tutorial about that, get it in the description, but tell me in the comments or whatever. But so what we're going to do here is we have this plugin, and you can see it's coming in here. That's awesome. So we can mess with the year. So we want it to sound like it's from 1930. Cool. Turn up the mechanical ear a little bit. Do mechanical noise. Work a little bit, electrical noise a little bit, dust a little bit. Scratch maybe a tiny bit, work depth a little bit. Yeah, let's see how that sounds. That sounds pretty good. That sounds almost a little too hi-fi for this tutorial. But hey, we got isotope vinyl in there, we got some wear, we got some stuff, we're in the year 1980. So we will just leave it at that. Lo-fi clip. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will answer ASAP. You might have noticed actually in here, I actually have this track side chained to the kick, so we get that kind of bouncy feeling from our main sample, and we get it here as well. That just makes lo-fi sound a little bit more head bobby. It makes it feel more alive, more bouncy. So yeah, and another thing that I did as well that I didn't quite share with you guys was it's more about what I didn't do. I left out bass. And why did I leave the bass out? That is because if you listen to our main sample, it has a lot of low end, doesn't it? Yeah, that's because I'm pretty positive that's an electric bass as well. So that's that. Also, I wanted to show you guys another thing. When I'm recording my guitar, sometimes what I'll do, if I want it to sound more lo-fi, I will not tune it before I play, and this time I just kind of not tuned it on accident. I wasn't even thinking about it, but and then once I don't tune it, it'll just maybe out of key, and then I'll go to picture. And this is kind of a cool lo-fi effect that you can get. You can get this lo-fi effect just by putting picture on it. And we're in the key of D major. I thought we were in the key of D major. Let's try B minor. I'm guessing it sounds like that because we have the work depth on. Anyways, we're not going to use that. Just figured I'd put that. So now let's give this whole thing a listen. Well, that's it for this one, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did, please like it or subscribe or comment or just do something. Just literally one click or just one flick of your finger. Just like it. If you don't subscribe, I would love for you to subscribe. Please do. Just go like that. People say smash the like button, but it's really not that. You don't have to put that much effort into it. Just gently bop it for me. That's all it takes. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Please, please, please be safe. Oh no, I'm a dad, so people say that, so I'm gonna say that to you guys. Stay awesome and keep making music, and I'll see you guys on the next